The Yaks and Yetis tour has a fantastic name. I really want to see a Yeti. Where do we go to see him?
It's an evocative name, isn't it? Well, as the name implies, we go to the Himalaya, the high Himalaya. We start actually in the Kathmandu Valley with a scenic joy flight to Mount Everest. And then we jump on the Royal Enfields. We travel the length of Nepal. We cut across the northern part of India in West Bengal near Darjeeling. And then we go into Bhutan. And we travel the entire length of the Kingdom of Bhutan looking for Yaks and Yetis.
The land of the Thunder Dragon.
The land of the Thunder Dragon. Fantastic place, Bhutan.
Good elephant?
Yeah, he farted a lot.
He farted a lot, okay, the elephant farted a lot. That's the eloquence of you.
Now, Denise, I gather you're very happy going to Bhutan.
How could you not be, Mick? Bhutan is well known, I think, now for being the land that measures gross national happiness. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about Bhutan, unless they've had the pleasure of visiting, is that there are a lot of fertility symbols painted on the outside of most houses.
That's delicately put.
Quite large fertility symbols. And Bhutan is a curious place, it's a delightful place because it's very spiritual and very balanced. So the Bhutanese people eat meat, they drink alcohol, and really it's no wonder they're so happy.
First nation on earth to ban smoking throughout the entire country. Smoking's not allowed anywhere.
What's the riding in Bhutan like?
It's a very high country, so for most of the tour in Bhutan we're up above 4,000 metres. The roads occasionally can be slippery, they do have ice, but very spectacular. Mountains everywhere. So a lot of the road, for at least 7 days, we're riding on roads that are well above 4,000 metres.
And so this is another tour where you use the Royal Enfields. Do all people adapt to them pretty easily?
Everybody has a love-hate relationship with the Royal Enfield.
I know exactly what they think. I love Enfields. The more miles I do on them, the more I fall in love.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Beautiful bike.
Yep, it has that effect. Nepal, of course, most people have heard about the raging rivers. There's rivers everywhere. There's no shortage of water in Nepal. And just the natural, spectacular scenery and the gorgeous people.
Very demure, spiritual, beautiful people.
It's a challenging ride because we spend so much time at altitude. Once you get above 4,000 metres, it can be very cold. We go there at springtime when the rhododendron trees are flowering, but even so it can still be very cold and there'll be a lot of snow on the surrounding peaks.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty. Very pretty at that time of the year. One of the highlights is the architecture. There are some amazing buildings in Bhutan that you certainly won't see anywhere else in the world called dzongs.
One of the interesting things about Bhutan is they estimate that 75% of the country is still virgin forest. We do a few side trips. We don't just stay on the main road, we do a side trip or two. But one of the aspects of our tour through Bhutan is we run the entire length of the country.
One of the highlights of the Yak and Yetis tour is the walk that we do on a rest day up to the Tiger's Nest Monastery. Even for those of us that are maybe not walking oriented, it's absolutely worth the trip. It's a remarkable walk on one of our rest days out of Paro, and the view up there is spectacular. It certainly goes down as one of the iconic images of Bhutan.